Well, I was walking down the street, feeling kind neat, when the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Oh, it was a sight to see, my hair flying in the breeze, 'cause the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. People started laughing, they couldn't believe their eyes, as my wig flew through the sky. Oh, what a surprise. I tried to catch it, but it slipped right through my hands, 'cause the wind came out your butt and now it's somewhere in the land. Oh, wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Baby, you drive like shit. Did you see that car that you almost hit? I'd rather take the bus instead. Riding with you, I'm gonna end up dead. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. She just ran through, always stop. I ain't trying to get stopped by the cops. Baby, why the hell did I let you drive? It's a miracle that you're still alive. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. My girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whooping ain't over. Heard you think you're tough. Gotta let you know, I will fuck you up. I whoop that ass, talking all that shit, spank that ass till you tap like a bitch. No, I ain't playing, I'm here to kick ass. Whoop that ass, it's time to punch face. I'm the one who brings you pain in the ring. I whoop that ass until the bell rings. Already know that I do not play. Throw a punch like I'm cutting down hay. I whoop that ass every single night. Spank that ass till they stop the fight. I'll tell you the story of a man, a radioactive tip in his hand. His hand grew 10 times its normal size to help him get his money on time. He knew if the bitch was telling a lie, which was 100% of the time. Superpowers to make a bitch listen, then get her naked with sex-ray vision. Sweep a police station in a single bound, slapping bitches down to the fucking ground. His name was famous across the land. They called him the pimp named Superhand. Oh shit, yeah, his pimp named Superhand. He had powers no other pimp had. Oh fuck yeah, his pimp named Superhand. That motherfucker was super bad. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a bitch slap, slap. Come get your face clapped.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode on the JVJ Network. And yes, I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. We back up in this thing, y'all. We back up in here, man. We had a good week, and now we're back to the work week. Got to get to it. Y'all know how it is. But you know how we grinding out here, man. Y'all know we got to hit that like. I need y'all to at least hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the videos, and turn on notifications. Yeah, do that for your boy. We got the mascot with us today. She acting a little crazy. She might not be here for the whole show, but don't worry about that. We talking about them popos today. Y'all already saw the title. Y'all already saw the thumbnail. Y'all know what it is. We got to cover some. And I actually got an update for y'all, man. Update for one that we covered a while back. We didn't see any we didn't have any further information that came from the situation where I think it's like this lady was at the house or whatever, and there was a noise complaint, and the cop just came up into the house because the kids opened the door, didn't close it back. Well, we got an update with some more information about that one. But look, man, we covering the police tonight because you already know how I am when it comes to dealing with them. Like, look, I'm all for good cops, but I can't stand the bad ones. And for y'all that want to stand the bad ones, man, y'all go do that somewhere else. You can't do that around here, y'all. Can't do it around here because we gonna call them fuckers out. But we're going to get into a few of these videos, y'all. We're going to start off with the update. And then I got to show y'all something that actually happened down here in Alabama. I want to get y'all thoughts on it, man. It was it was bad to me, but I want to get y'all thoughts. But we're going to do the update first. There was a noise complaint called on this lady's house. Kids opened the door, saw it was a sheriff out there. They closed the door back. He decided he was just going to open that door and come inside the house. Well, the mother ended up getting arrested. But this is the footage that actually took place after. What they did after they put this woman in handcuffs after busting into her house with no warrant. So y'all ready? I'm ready. And let's get to it, y'all.
I'm telling you that now that I'm inside your house, I own your house right now. Yes.
Hey everybody, rare that you get a video like this, but had to put this one out today. So you get a double feature. I saw a video this morning that made me sick to my stomach. After seeing the video, I immediately started looking for the homeowner. Fortunately, she was looking for me as well and sent me this video.
Okay, then back the f***
I'm
out
not
of my
gonna
house.
back up.
You do not have the right to be inside my
I'm
house.
not
I
gonna
will
back
talk
up.
to you outside.
Back up and talk to her outside. No.
You don't have the warrant. No, don't talk to them.
You don't have
do not
to.
have
Let
the
me tell
warrant
you.
to be inside. I will talk to you outside.
You want?
Officer, I will talk
I
to
am
you.
not going to step outside your house.
You do not have a
We're
warrant
gonna
to be
talk
inside
right
of my house.
I'm not inside your house. Okay.
You're inside of my house.
Let me tell you why I'm right here.
Because you walked in.
No, because they opened the door and ran from me.
And
That's
I'm
why.
telling you, I am the
Okay,
adult
and I'm
here.
telling
This
you
is my home.
that now that I'm inside your house, I own your house right
you
now.
do not.
Yes, I do.
You're bullshit,
Yes, I
bro.
do.
You're bro.
What I
I
need-
know my rights.
I don't care if you know your rights.
And I'm telling you, my
So-
dog will bite you if I tell her to bite you.
Tell
So
your
I'm
dog to
asking
bite
you to back
Tell
up.
your dog to bite
and
you.
I will talk to you outside.
I'm not going to talk to you
What
outside.
the f do you want? What the f do you want inside my house? Bring your f***ing supervisor to my home now. Yeah, bring them all.
We'll turn
You
the
have
music
no
down. Can you
right
turn
to
this
be
off?
inside. No, don't f***ing talk to them.
Please. We'll
You
turn
have
the
no
music
right
down.
to be inside because they opened the door. They're minors. I'm the adult here. This is my home.
She said she's the adult.
She's not the adult. She's my daughter. Get the f*** out of my
I'm
home.
not going to get out of your house.
Then call your f***ing supervisor right f***ing now.
415 noise.
And put me to the f***ing ground. I f***ing double dog
Go
dare
ahead and
you.
touch me.
This is my home,
Go ahead and touch
bro. You're in my house.
I am telling
You're
you.
in my house.
Hey,
Don't do that. You're in my house. I didn't touch you, her. Did I touch you? Did I touch you?
No,
Did I
stop.
touch
You
you?
can't do anything.
Did I touch
You're
you?
just gonna make it worse.
Did I ever touch you? I did not fucking touch you, bro.
Hey, look, y'all, you know, this is kind of like a little egregious right now going on, just being honest with you. Dude just walked up in their house without a warrant. And y'all, I think this is refreshing some of y'all memories, but look, she said that dog was going to attack him, and she told it too. That dog ain't do shit.
Damn.
Like, I'm just saying, for somebody that's a pet owner, like I got a dog, a little pet, like, he's not gonna attack you if I tell him to attack you. But if he see you trying to fuck with me, he gonna bite the shit out your ass. Dog didn't do nothing, man. That dog, y'all leave that little dog. The dog walked up behind everybody else. That dog didn't do shit, y'all. Let's see the dog. Look at the dog. Y'all see the dog right here inside? That dog ain't do shit.
Stop.
You can't do anything.
That dog ain't finna bite shit, man. But nah, he shouldn't have grabbed her like that. She ain't touched that man. And he is in their house, but he ain't yanked her up. So y'all see what's going on right now. Cop done bust into her house. He done hemmed her up. She got a broke foot, just so y'all know. She got a broke foot. He don't care about none of that. He said that's his house. But all the kids recording. Y'all gonna see what happened after they finally arrest her all the way.
You're just gonna make it worse.
Did I ever touch you? I did not fucking touch you, bro.
Step away.
I didn't fucking touch you.
Nah, you're good. You're
I
good.
didn't
Mama D, stop.
touch you.
Mama D, stop. Mama
I
D,
didn't fucking touch you. You're intimidated,
Mama,
bro. You're in my house.
I am telling
You're
you.
in my house.
Hey,
Don't do that.
chill,
Hey,
chill.
stop. She's hurt. Did I touch you? What's wrong with you? Did I touch you? Did
you can't do anything.
I touch you?
Oh my
Step
God.
away.
No, I know. We just want to relax her. We
In
just want her to calm
home,
down.
bro.
We just want her to calm
You're
down.
in
Mama
my
D,
home.
Please, Mama D.
No, f- this.
No, Mama D, stop. Mama D, stop. Please. Please.
You're
Please.
in my fucking home. Mom, stop.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop
Just
acting
stop.
like that.
Just stop.
Stop.
Just stop. Just stop. You're good.
Get off of me. I'm not hurting
No,
you.
she's good. She's good.
Am
You're
I
good, Mama
hurting
D.
you?
You're good,
Did
Mama
I
D.
hurt you? Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you?
I told you, right?
Did I hurt
I
you?
told you to step
You're
away.
in my. Did I touch you?
Been recording this whole
Ever once did I touch you? Keep this on video.
I am.
Did I touch you
Oh,
one
look, just-
time? I have it on the ring. I don't give a bro. Did I touch you
Look.
one time? You're intimidated by me?
This is unnecessary. This
Oh,
was
Get
totally
the fuck out of here.
unnecessary.
Call your supervisor right fucking now.
Mama D,
Put me
please,
up against the wall.
please,
No, they don't have to.
Please, Mama D.
No,
please,
don't go
please.
inside. Don't go
Please.
inside.
We don't have to go inside.
Don't go
I
inside.
just want to de-escalate.
Don't go inside.
It's done.
Keep it on. Do not go inside. Don't listen to him. Oh, look at all these cops coming for a little fight.
Obviously, there's many things wrong with this video. The officer tried to claim that the kid opened the door and then ran away, but he didn't. He opened the door, saw the deputy, and shut the door to go find the adult. Deputy Huizar had no right to enter that house, and crossing that threshold without exigent circumstances or warrant was a violation of the homeowner's rights. After that video ends, about 8 cops showed up on scene and the homeowner was charged with resisting arrest. Her first court date is very soon. I'll be helping her get the body cam footage, incident reports, and most importantly, a lawyer. So if you are or know somebody who is an attorney that wants to handle both of these cases, the criminal and the civil side, reach out by using my email address listed below. A link to the
Right. So y'all see the situation. I know I showed y'all that one before, but there was a big update to that because this kind of got a little out of hand with what they were actually doing over there at that police station. And it's crazy that they try to actually justify that shit. Like the police department tried to justify it. So now that y'all got to re-up on what actually transpired, I want y'all to see the update on this. This shit's a little crazy, y'all, to be honest with you. So for all the people that like to suck the cops off, you know, you like to do that stuff on a regular, I want y'all to pay attention because one day this could be y'all. And when y'all don't come for your fellow Americans and have their back, please don't expect nobody to come for you when they do it to you. Because eventually it's just a matter of time till they do it to you. But either way, though, y'all, let's keep going.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. The other day I shared footage of Deputy Huizar after he unlawfully forced his way into a residence without permission, exigent circumstances, or warrant. Today, I have more footage of that night. The first portion of the incident was caught on the household's Ring camera.
Yeah, we're going to skip a little bit.
Let me tell you why I'm right here.
Because you
Skipping all that.
touched you.
Skipping all that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Skipping
Call your-
all that.
No, they're not.
All right.
For a little.
Yeah, this is where we're going to kick off, y'all. So, look, they took her and put her in handcuffs, charged her with resisting arrest. Well, what was the initial arrest? Like, it's crazy. Like, look, we bust into your house, we violate your constitutional rights, and then we snatch you up, assault you, kidnap you, and take you downtown, and we're gonna charge you with something. Like, that's crazy. But either way, though.
5'2" with a broken foot. Wah, because you were in my fucking house, bitch. Really?
Separate your feet.
Can you please stop? I have a broken foot.
Back up.
We're all good. We're all
Have
good.
a seat, dude.
We're all good.
Have a seat.
I'm not. No.
Have a seat.
I'm good. I'm all good, dude. I'm chilling.
Get out of my house. Dude, come on.
We're all good.
No, they're not.
We're all good.
After Adele was arrested and secured in a cruiser, the deputy returned to the door with others and demanded to speak to everyone inside.
I'll bring him out. Keep the door open.
Keep it open.
Keep it open.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually, he entered the home a second time, again without consent.
What's taking you guys so long?
We're trying to find them.
Where'd they go?
Bro, why are you in the house again?
Well, because you're minors, there's alcohol here, right? And potentially you guys are doing something else.
Is this allowed?
Yes, it is allowed.
That's allowed.
That's not allowed. Just get out the crib.
Is he allowed to be in my house though? Yes or no?
Give me all his answers. Like,
So no, please.
Where's
no.
the supervisor?
we're not gonna get out, okay? You said you're the adult.
I'm the other adult.
Okay.
Eat for what?
Where are the other two?
There's one.
Okay.
I just want to know real quick, like, y'all, anybody out there that think this is okay right now? Think about this. The guy ran up in the house the first time, and arrested the mom in the house for putting the arms up like this in his face while he's in her house illegally. Now this motherfucker done came back in the house with other cops talking about, I need to see everybody in the house. I need to see everybody in here. For what? Why'd you walk back in that house again? Like, see, this the part in the stuff I be talking about, the doubling down on I'm the law and I can do whatever the hell I want. And when you have people behind them just kissing their ass, they continue to do shit like this. If you was a law-abiding citizen, a gun owner, I wouldn't convict you if you was on trial for lighting that motherfucker up. Like, dead serious. And I don't advocate for shit like that. But you wouldn't get a not guilty, like, plea from me. Like, straight up, nah, that person ain't guilty. The cops shouldn't have been in their house. They asked that motherfucker to leave. He didn't want to leave. And he did that shit under the threat of this badge he got right here. I'm the government, so I can do whatever the hell I want. This guy then came back into the house telling everybody that he need their IDs. No, I don't know how people can be okay with this. I don't know how American citizens can be okay with this. This is crazy right here. And shout out to Lena. We got Miss Lena up in the bed. I ain't seen Lena in forever. She say uncanny. Oh no, you're watching. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. Let's keep going.
So which one was it? Who opened the door?
Me.
You. Okay. How old are you?
18.
18? Where's your ID?
He doesn't have one.
Let him speak. He can speak.
I don't have an ID. I
You
just
don't have an ID? Okay. You don't have no type of ID, school ID or anything?
No.
Still refusing to leave the home. While all the other deputies refused to take a step inside, the occupants identified themselves under duress.
What's your last name?
Plead the fifth.
Your date of birth?
Terrified the deputies would throw them around next. If you have teens or young adults in your home, this is a perfect example why you need Attorney Shield. With 24/7 access to legal help, all from the push of a button. This incident may have turned out differently, and no further statements would have been made to the officers. The occupants ask once again if Deputy Huizar was allowed to enter the home, but instead of answering, another deputy again refers to alcohol in the kitchen, which is claimed to be from guests of the homeowner who are of legal age and left earlier that evening.
Hey, so y'all are allowed to be in the house for a noise complaint?
Yes or no?
I can see the alcohol from here.
Is that
Don't matter about alcohol. This is a house, not a truck.
You guys are all minors.
Yeah, there they go. Good boys.
Oh my god.
I should have go there.
No. Where did he come from?
Bro, this is wild. You just get called here or what?
Yeah, basically.
The deputy now questions a few of the occupants. In the Ring camera, he can be heard exaggerating the events that occurred.
Knock on the door. Right? You open the door. Try to close the door on you. You shoot in. I open the door.
The Ring camera now skips ahead a few minutes.
And when you're intimidated, that's the reason why you open the door. And why would she get so upset?
Having only heard Deputy Huizar's inflated version of the story, that one of the occupants tried to close the door on the deputy, a backup officer puts all the blame for the warrantless entry on the homeowner.
How old are you? You open the door, you let me hear this your house. But with the alcohol.
Oh, it was my mom's. She had people over earlier.
So if anything, it's your mom's fault, right?
My mom's fault?
Yeah. Well, you think it's funny? There's one. Okay, hey, watch your. You were the only one. Right. Yeah. I saw you. So you looked away and then you try to hide behind something? No, why would I help? That way I can better understand what you did. Right? I understand why she was frustrated, but at the same time, understand where I see models outside, I see music, I see people getting away from me, right? I'm not sure what's going on outside, other than not doing anything. Like, who's upstairs? Well, it seemed like I got overexcited, but I wasn't the one that was screaming out. I know, but bro, that's you're a cop.
Now, just think about how fucked up this is. So this is what you call typical gaslighting, stereotypical gaslighting. This man clearly violated these people. Kids open the door. They saw him. They closed the door back. He comes up and opens the door. Kids, next time, lock the door if you're going to open it and close it back like that, because these dummies think they got the right to just run up in your house. Now, after doing that, he wants to turn it around and say, y'all try to close the door on me. You were on the grass, buddy, hiding behind a pole, behind a pillar. Like a thug, like a gangster, like a criminal. Yeah. But the gaslighting that they're trying to put on these kids to try to justify their way. Look, it's on the Ring camera, dude. Like, first off, but obviously they don't care about that. And then the kids are recording them too. They saw how you yanked their mom up. But they don't care. And until people hold these people accountable for this bullshit, they will continue to do it. Think about this, y'all. Brazenly. He has a body cam on. There's a Ring camera on that front door. And he saw all them kids with a cell phone. And he's still trying to shape a narrative for something that didn't fucking happen. Think about how crazy that is. And when he goes into court, who are they more likely to believe? Who do you think the judge is more likely to believe? Or who do you think these bootlickers in society that just believe the cops do no wrong, who do you think they're going to believe? The only way to prove wrong is with having this video. But people say this shit don't happen. I'm going to let it keep going, man. This is crazy right here.
You gotta think someone's screaming at you.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I know, but if a 7-year-old lady screaming at you. That's the only thing that
Grammy Daily person with black hat.
You married?
Oh,
Girlfriend?
10 kids.
Single?
this job is my girlfriend. I'm here all the time.
Lenny's life.
What are the tattoos for on your hands?
My hand?
Yeah.
Just a tattoo. We're from Calexico. You're a dumbass.
You really think I believe you?
How about this one? Alright, thanks, guys. Are you all good?
Yeah. Okay.
It's party.
Nah, we're just listening to music, chilling. I don't know what all this is. I don't know what y'all tripping for.
That's your mom?
Yeah. This was weird.
What's happening?
Tripping for no reason.
My mom's in the back of a police car.
Yeah.
She looks like you're going to jail. Okay. So
For what?
obstruction of police officer.
Is he allowed in her house without being like offered to come in?
Door was shut.
So hold on. I tried to explain to you. You and the other guy ran from me, right?
I didn't run. I
He wasn't
came
there.
from the back.
That was me.
Okay, so you and the other one.
We didn't run from you.
You guys
we shut
opened
the door.
Right. You open the door.
I'm
You
19.
close and run the other way.
No, we shut the door. And then you opened the door and came in.
But you guys were running the opposite direction.
You opened the door
Okay.
and you came in the house.
Were you guys at the door?
All the way until she started
No,
talking to you.
Were you guys at the
Once
door?
she started
I'm
talking
not
to
gonna argue
you,
with you, bud.
you backed up.
I'm not gonna argue.
Cam, so it'll
Yeah,
get
no,
sorted out.
it's on video. So
Okay. Are we good?
it's not true. I'm not.
Eventually, Adele was taken to jail. This incident should all be on body cam, but despite the incident's occurrence 2 months ago on the 4th of July, the sheriff's office has yet to release it. They did, however, release a statement to Twitter, which states that they do have all the body cam and will conduct a thorough investigation, only after complaining that they didn't receive a complaint before this footage was posted to social media. On the original video post, the deputy's daughter can be found spamming comments about Adele, alleging that she has several charges and numerous 911 calls from her neighbor without posting any evidence whatsoever. But even if this is true, it does not take from the fact that her father broke his oath and unlawfully entered someone's home, assaulted, and arrested her because she told him to get out. Adele appeared in court last week for her arraignment, where she requested the records for the incident. She alleges that while talking with the prosecutor's office, they said the police report was hysterical and contained many errors. Her next court date is in November, so if you'd like to help Adele fight her charges and file a civil suit against Deputy Huizar, as well as the sheriff's office, a link to her GoFundMe can be found below. And of course, if there are any updates, or as soon as the body cam footage is available, I will combine it with the rest of the footage and publish it here.
Think about how crazy that is, y'all. All right, so they know that this man has a video up on the internet covering the incident. They know that. That's why they went out and made a Twitter post. But still talking about we're going to investigate ourselves. We're going to investigate ourselves, y'all. I'm pretty sure they already knew this situation that occurred. And they're only responding to it now because there was a YouTube video out there. And sometimes it takes a little bit of that to happen, y'all. Sometimes it's going to take people to actually start putting shit out there for them people to respond, because a lot of people, they wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe it if they saw it. But you had a cop that straight up violated this woman's rights because the kids opened the door and then closed the door. This motherfucker thought he had the right to just walk up in their house. All the other cops are standing there watching this dude inside of that house when they all finally showed up. Ain't none of them tell him no. You know how a lot of people say there's just a few bad apples. Were all of them on that scene in that video? Were all of them for that police department just right there? That just so happened only the all bad ones showed up, because nobody tried to stop that cop from doing what he was doing. And now you got a justice system that's going to try to pursue charges against a woman when she clearly didn't do a goddamn thing. And I know some people like, oh, just be quiet and, just be nice and you'll get out of there fast. Y'all can kiss ass. Y'all can kick rocks. Kiss ass, lick ass, and kick rocks. That's crazy. For somebody to bow down so much in the country that they say they want to take back, that would be the dumbest argument I can ever hear in my life. We shouldn't allow this shit to be happening. And the only way it's going to stop is if we actually come together and try to make something stop. But I'm going to show you how petty some of these cops are, because that was a petty cop right there. I don't understand what the hell he was petty about. But this one right here, you're going to see why he was a little petty. You're going to see why. And tell me if you think it's justified. Let's get it.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. A few months ago, I posted a video about Brian and his encounter with an unconstitutional checkpoint featuring Trooper Purnell from the Mississippi State Highway Patrol. And now we finally have an update.
If you don't mind, can you roll the windows down for me?
No, I'm good.
If you don't mind, can you roll the windows down for me, sir?
I can hear you.
Sir.
I can hear you.
I need you to roll the windows down.
I can hear you.
Sir, I need you to roll the windows down for me. All right. As a matter of fact, pull up past that vehicle right there.
Sure.
All right.
Brian pulls forward and waits as ordered by Officer Purnell.
Let me make sure my camera's
I'm
getting.
giving you lawful commands. I understand.
Is that a law?
Sir, I'm giving you lawful commands. I need you to roll the windows down.
All right, here's my license.
I'm asking you nicely.
No, sir.
I'm asking you nicely.
No, sir.
Roll the windows down.
No, sir. You can check my license. You can check my insurance. I can be on my way. I can hear you fine.
Okay.
It's not a law for me to roll my window down, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
Trooper Purnell now takes Brian's documents and appears to return to his supervisor to ask what he should do next.
Now look, y'all, let's think about the situation right now. They have a checkpoint. These checkpoints, just so y'all know, are illegal. They can't just block the road and just randomly stop anybody. Hey, you been drinking today? They can't do that. That's not legal. Supreme Court's already ruled against that, but they still do it anyways because, once again, we don't challenge stuff. We don't fight stuff. But they do the little stop. He stops for him, and he hands the dude his driver's license and his insurance or registration, one of the two, whatever you hand it to him. This guy wants him to roll that window down. He wants him to roll that window down. Now, we just talked about this recently with the Tyreek Hill situation down there in Miami. A lot of people are like, well, Tyreek was rude and all this stuff. But a big issue was like he didn't roll his window down. You have to be able to communicate back and forth with the cop. That guy right there was able to. He was actually even able to give that cop his ID and his insurance. You don't have to legally roll your window all the way down for them. You don't. So clearly, we see why the cop is pissed a little bit right now, because the guy didn't roll his window all the way down for him. All right? Just do as I say type shit. So let's see how this escalates, if it does. He didn't want to roll his window down for me. You got his information? Yeah, I got it in my hand. But let's see how it plays out.
He said it's not lawful for you to fire on the road windows now.
Yeah, he showed it, but the thing about it is these windows are blacked out, so you can't see what's inside.
Correct.
So therefore,
down.
boy, at that point, you would just be like, step out. Right. If you have his license, you smell hazard. Thanks, sir. Yeah, if you guys license, they provided it. That's what we're doing. So okay. You got it. All right, let's go back up there and
let's run the ticket, and I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm done with it. The reason why I was asking, you roll the window down.
No, man,
I can't see anything from an officer safety standpoint. I don't know what you're holding at, in there, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your window, can't see through it. Even hold his license through the windshield or the windshield and be like, can you see that? Or, Yeah. I mean, he won't be able to.
Of course not.
You couldn't even see his face.
You couldn't.
Can you believe I was just standing right here? And a bird shit on me?
Dude, really?
Yeah.
What's the odds of that happening?
About 6 minutes later, Trooper Purnell returns to Brian's vehicle.
All right. I issued you a tent violation. The reason for me having you to roll down your windows because I can't even identify you whatsoever. Your tent is too dark. I issued you a citation. If you have any questions, call the number right there. There'll be a tent violation.
Appreciate it.
Drive safe. You have a good one.
And did you check my tent?
Sir?
What's your badge number? Name and badge number?
Sir, it's right there on that paper right
What's
there.
your name and badge number?
I want to see if y'all notice something. The cop said he could not see inside of that window, right? Right? The cop said he couldn't see inside that window. Video is one of the few things that's going to save a lot of people nowadays. I want you to watch what the officer said when he asked him what's his badge number. Watch what he said and look where his eyes and his hands are. Look where his eyes are looking at and look where he's pointing. Because remember, he said he couldn't see inside that vehicle. The tent's too dark. Watch it.
Your badge number, name and badge number.
Sir, it's right there on that paper right
What's
there.
How was he able to point to exactly where that paper was?
What's your name and
Look at it, look at it, look at it, y'all.
Sir.
See, I be trying to pay attention to shit. He said his tent was too dark, that he could not identify the man, and that's why he's giving him a tent violation ticket. First off, didn't even test the tent. Think about that, y'all. Wrote him a ticket, didn't even test his tent. But he's saying that he can't see inside that vehicle. Where's his hand pointing? Is that ticket in that man's hand? Anybody on any jury should go ahead and throw this out right now. And we need to have a conversation about this cop. He said he can't see inside that vehicle because the tent was too dark. You wrote this man a ticket for his tent being too dark. And you say you still can't see in there, but you're pointing right at the ticket that's in his hand. He's pointing right at it. It was already damning that he was looking the man right in his eyes when he was talking to him outside the vehicle. But he's literally pointing at the fucking ticket. Behind the tent that he supposedly can't see through. I'm just saying, man, y'all gotta pay attention. Look at him. Look at him. Y'all don't believe me? Look at the nigga. Look at him. He looking right at the ticket.
Sir, it's right there on that paper right
What's
there.
your name and badge number? Tent. He never checked my tent. Tent violation.
Brian was issued a citation for his factory window tint, though in the video, several vehicles are seen driving by with significantly darker tint, including the very windows of the cruisers being operated by Trooper Purnell. Mississippi traffic regulations require a light transmission of 28% or more. This can only be tested with a tint meter, rather than a subjective guess by a random trooper. Furthermore, the video gives the impression that the tint is far from an unlawful shade. On the citation, the trooper entered the incorrect year for the vehicle's model, and even though this occurred within DeSoto County, Trooper Purnell wrote in Tunica County.
Hey, he had his phone out recording at that point. What's your name and dad's number?
About a month after the first story was published, Brian received a new citation, with the incorrect county crossed out and DeSoto County written in. Brian would go on to fight the ticket, and while in court, Trooper Purnell testified that the tint was so dark that he could not see through the windows. Brian cross-examined Trooper Purnell, asking if he had used a tint meter to determine whether the tint met the legal limit. The trooper obviously had not, and claimed that he could tell the tint was unlawful, based on his experience alone. But then, Brian played his dashcam video for the court, and at the very end of the dashcam that you just witnessed, here, after the trooper gives Brian the citation and was walking away, you can hear Brian ask for Trooper Purnell's name and badge number.
You have a good one.
And did you check my tent?
Sir?
What's your badge number? Name and badge number?
The trooper states that it was on the paper right there.
Sir, it's right there on that paper right
What's your name and badge number?
And it's at this frame, showing the trooper looking directly through the window and pointing at the exact location of where the citation is. This frame was enough for the judge, who then stopped the video and declared that he finds Brian not guilty. The court didn't even get a chance to get to the trooper's dashcam, but had that video made it into evidence, the court would have seen that when Brian's vehicle comes into frame, you can clearly see the driver's side window. It also demonstrates that he is mocking Brian for having his phone out.
Hey, he had his phone out recording at that point. What's your name and dad's number?
Brian now plans on making a complaint with Internal Affairs for retaliation and for stating in court under oath that he could not see inside the vehicle, even though on his own dashcam he admits that he can. Brian also plans to address these issues with his attorney to pursue civil action. Let me know what you think of this interaction, and if you like this video,
I want to know what y'all think about it. Some people seem to be okay with this type of shit. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. First, we just saw a Puerto Rican officer do some shit, some dirty shit coming in people's house. Now we see a black officer being petty because somebody don't want to roll their window down to write them a window tint ticket. Now this person got to take time off from their job because a lot of people are like, it's just a ticket, man, you know, whatever, just pay it, you know, whatever. So let yourself get extorted or whatever. But guess what? This man's got to take time off of work to come in here and fight this charge that's straight up bullshit because somebody that is employed by the state, employed by our tax dollars, got in their feelings. Now, it's one thing for you to be an asshole at your job and me being an asshole at our job. We can't affect somebody's life. And the best way to affect somebody's life is take their time or take their money. And the cop has the ability to do both of those. On top of that, take your life if you want to go to the ultimate. But this cop, in his feelings, wrote this man a ticket for some tint that he didn't check, first off, and that he could clearly see through by his own cameras. Amazing, right? But, you know, once again, I'm just sitting over here talking crap about the police. You know, we need to respect the police. They do a hard job. They got a really hard job. I didn't know it was that damn hard not to be an asshole and fuck people over that you're supposed to be serving. That's amazing right there. But I got one final one for y'all. This happened down here in Alabama. It's happened down here in Alabama, and I want to get your judgment on it. Is this justified, or was this attempted murder? That's all I want to ask. Was it justified, or was it attempted murder? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's get it.
Looks like he's going onto his shoulder, went off into the grass. Looks like he's trying to go into the fence. Get ready for the bell out.
God! Hey, back up, TJ! Jump the gun! Jump the gun! Jump the gun! Jump the gun! Hey, somebody with the truck get close. He's got 5.2 in his hand. He will not drop it. He just threw the gun. Don't you pick that gun up! Don't pick that gun up! Don't pick it up! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Yes.
It's one of the things that we wanted to clarify.
Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Do we need to watch it again? Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. At least we'll watch the highlight part. The highlight part. All right. Y'all see at the bottom it says he's got a 52 in his hand. All right. A 52 caliber. Well, it ain't a caliber, but he got a 52 in his hand, y'all. Just watch it right here. Look at the words that the officer's actually saying.
He will not drop it. He just threw the gun.
Say what? He just threw the what? Well, let me see what it said down here. He just threw the gun. That's what it was. That's what the officer that shot all these couple times just said. He just threw the gun. Okay. He just threw the gun. All right, let's see what we got now. Let's see what we got.
He just threw the gun. Don't you pick that gun up! Don't pick that gun up! Don't pick it up! Drop the gun!
A lot of shooting. So we can picture one or two things. He threw the gun over the fence, and when he jumped over the fence, he started running and trying to pick the gun up. Because there was a moment right here, y'all. I will say this because, we got to be fair. There was a moment in here where it looks like he was leaning over a little bit.
Don't you pick that gun up!
Let's see.
Don't pick that gun up!
Not there.
Don't pick it up!
If he did try to pick it up, that was too quick for somebody to pick something up off the ground. But let's see.
Don't pick it up! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Yes.
It's one of the things that we wanted to
Slaughter. Let's just hear from the police department. Let's see what the police department got to say.
Clarify some of the information that we put out Wednesday within about an hour and a half of the shooting was that our officers had been shot at. We now know after receiving this information and watching the videos that was incorrect information. And we want to clarify that in our efforts to be transparent with the public. It's very hard when we have these critical incidents to have all the information, all the facts immediately. And so we want to be sure that we clarify that with the public that our officer was not shot at, but we do see from the video that this individual did have a gun and what transpired and led up to the shooting. That's the main part that I really...
I'm gonna stop right there. That's a funny way of trying to just brush aside. Like, yeah, we put out there earlier, because the report that came out initially was an officer in a shootout with a suspect. They tried to make it seem like the officer had been shot at. And clearly us watching this video, that officer was never shot at, not one time. But they ran with that in the very beginning. Now that the body cam is showing it, the officer never got shot at. It was like, nah, officer didn't get shot at, but the suspect still had a gun. Now, if y'all don't know about Alabama, I'll say it. I've said it multiple times, but I'll say it again. Alabama is a constitutional carry state. If you ain't a felon, you can have a gun. Pretty like that. That's pretty much how it is. If you ain't a felon, you can have a gun. Put that on a postcard or something. But they still try to, and they do it all over the United States. They still try to justify shooting at somebody, trying to gun somebody down, because that's what we just watched. I know some people might disagree, but that cop tried to gun that dude down. All across this country, we have people promoting the Second Amendment, and then the cops use it as a justified reason to shoot somebody down. But man, I'm gonna stop talking for a second. We got Beans World up in the building. Sir, how you doing tonight? You ready? You ready to rock? I see your Beans there.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and let's break this one down.
From
48 hours, 48 hours, my page will be up and going. So,
Hey, before you leave out of here tonight, gotta make sure you let everybody know exactly the name and where to find it. Gotta make sure you do that. But
Big 10-4.
From what you saw so far, give me your thoughts, because I'm gonna finish letting the police chief or whoever this guy is say what he got to say. But from what you saw so far in that recent video,
do you want an educated? Do you want an educated response, or do you want now? When I say educated, I mean as far as like from someone who has a degree in criminal justice, who's worked alongside with law enforcement, or do you want a why did he kill that black man response?
Give me whichever one you want to give.
I mean, it's two sides to it, honestly.
Hey, look, he didn't kill him, so that's a good thing. He didn't kill him.
He just mortally wounded him, or
Nah, he ain't mortally wounded him. He shot him, but he gonna be.
I was locking in. I was locking in, so I missed that part. I just saw where he just opened fire. I just saw him sitting in brass down range, and I was like, all right, well.
And look, you would think he would have murked somebody with that, but now the dude's still alive.
Just seen a barrage and okay, well, all right, well.
Where you gonna take it? Give me your legal scholar point. Go ahead.
A scholar point would be basically he failed to obey commands. Honestly, he took the risk the moment he flee. That's felony already. Fleeing and looting. You know what I'm saying? So it's technically already a felony stop. I mean, I'm not giving you a lawyer's point of view. I'm just giving you basically a context overview. He failed to obey commands. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he had a weapon. I'm not saying I didn't see in the video yet if he pointed the weapon at the officer or anything like that. But that officer definitely showed restraint. He could have shot him in the back. Yeah, he could have shot him in the back while he was running up. He could have shot him running down the highway. I mean, clearly you saw that. From a Marine point of view, you can say that.
Where do you think he shot him at?
When he was clearing the fence.
Yeah, I'm saying, where do you think he shot him at on his body?
I'm not sure. I didn't see that. I didn't see.
I'll play it again for you, but keep going.
Yeah. So if I'm thinking how it played out, I mean, if he turned at him and pointed the gun at him, yeah, he had the right to shoot him. But if he shot him in the back of the head or in the back, like if he was still fleeing, like nah. That's what tasers are for.
Well, here, let me show you something real quick.
Yeah, run.
Show you something real quick. Let me
So
go back a little.
I can't give you a
bit.
definitive answer. Just run back
Yeah.
to that fence.
Yeah, right here.
That's
This is
where I
when
was
he.
logging in.
All right, here we go.
Don't pick that gun up! Don't pull up! Don't the gun! Drop the gun! Yes.
So one of the things that we wanted to clarify some of the
Where did you shoot him at?
Run it back again. Zoom in for me. Can you slow it down half speed as well?
I can slow it down for you. Yeah, we're gonna slow it down, y'all. Gotta make sure we get a good view on this one.
Here's the gun. Don't you pick that gun up! Don't pick that gun up! Don't pick it up! Don't the gun!
That motherfucker's still running. In this case, man, he's just having target practice that day, man. And he's a horrible shot.
Where you think he shot him? He was shooting at him. Like, what position would his body have been to the officer's gun? Like, the officer shooting this way, where would his bullets have possibly hit that man? On what part of his body?
In the back. Kidneys, liver, in the back.
So, what you seeing a little bit more?
Get one in the ham. That's the worst place to get hit is in the ham.
Or in the stomach.
No, I'm talking about backside. In your ass is the worst place to take a round because it's got the heel from the inside up.
Well, here you go. Check this. Now that you saw a little bit more of the video, give me your legal scholar breakdown on it now.
Oh man, that man should sue the shit out of him. I mean, he wasn't. Hey, I mean, they're gonna justify it for the simple fact that he fled, bro. Felony eluding, bro. That's clearly you're fleeing with a firearm. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So you think you think their justification would be valid or not valid? Like, are you one of the citizens that would be
No, that's not from a citizen point of view. That's from an employee point of view. From an employee point of view, it's valid.
So shooting somebody,
running with a firearm, somebody running with a gun, somebody running with a gun. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt.
Would you agree with that?
I don't agree with it, but if my life was on the line, if you put my feet in those boots and I'm chasing that guy, we had a gun, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Bean, shoot him in the back.
I mean, I'm finna drop his ass regardless, whether it be back, front.
No,
front, back, side.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I'm gonna make it home, dog.
Well, see, that's the one thing where. See, now you're gonna make me mad. You made me mad a little bit. I'm triggered.
I don't know why you triggered. You've been in that scenario.
How the hell? Look,
how the hell? You gonna make it home. You gonna make sure you make it home tonight.
Hold on. What would stop you from making it home in this situation right here?
Well, I mean, old boy. I mean, straight up, man. Old boy, he ran with a gun, man. Like this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he showed restraint running down the highway. He could have fired on him, but when the guy cleared the fence, because he failed to obey commands. Don't pick
you
that
shoot
gun
somebody.
Up. I don't know what you're gonna do. Don't
Did
pick
you see
that
him
gun
pick a
up.
gun up?
Means, I
Did you see him pick the gun up?
I didn't see a gun. Period.
Didn't he
I
say?
heard him radio. I heard him radio. He dropped the gun.
No, he said he threw the gun.
Yeah, I heard a radio. He's got a firearm. Somebody speed up with a truck, and then he radio. All right, he doesn't have a weapon. He threw the weapon. So, but in the process of him jumping the fence, that's why he threw the weapon, and that's why he shot him through the fence.
There was no reason to shoot him though.
He had a gun.
What does that mean?
It means you live in a day and age where these cops are gonna make it home, brother.
See, this is where because I know I would have other fellow Americans with that same mindset. I think that's straight bullshit. The man had a gun. Whoop de goddamn do. Did he point it at you? No, he had a gun, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Look,
That's not we can't live in that society where that's so he got
it ain't no
shoot
it ain't
him.
no society, it ain't none of that, man.
No,
You know, hey, look, we from the same place, and your
Exactly.
ass know that if you get out of the car and take off running with a gun, what the hell's gonna happen to you?
You know why? You know why that happens on the regular and nobody really does anything about it? Because we got Americans that justify it.
Well, it ain't just American, man. It's everywhere,
No,
bro.
I'm just-
European.
no, I'm just talking
If you
about in
break
America.
down, bro, criminal justice 1100 101, basically in layman's term, is basically introduction to criminal justice, and they tell you that criminal justice, policing. Policing it started in Europe, bro, but it was transferred over here through the art of slave catching. So it's already prefaced as a racist thing, if that makes sense. Because police departments or wardens or sheriffs, they are the ones who used to patrol the lands and they would go and catch the slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, the terminology through psychology and reform and doctors being involved and counselors and therapy and different acts and moratoriums, and things that have been put in place, they've reformed the criminal justice system so it's not just to be what it once was, but it's supposed to be this ever evolving thing. That's where you get Lady Justice from, the two scales. You know what I'm saying? Justice is supposed to be equal. It's not supposed to outweigh the other, but we all know that the justice system is corrupt, it's swayed.
Look, acknowledging
it's just like what just happened in Kentucky with that judge and that sheriff, where that sheriff found out that judge was SAing the sheriff's daughter in Kentucky. This just happened.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he shot him in his chambers.
Yep, that's correct. So I mean,
he's still going to jail.
But he decided to take justice in his own hands, and if he doesn't plead guilty, if he decides to take it to trial and he's acquitted by a jury of his peers, he won't go to jail, bro.
It won't happen. He's going to jail. Nah, he going to jail.
People love him. They talk about
people
it
can
now.
love nuts. People can love these nuts. That don't mean that motherfucker ain't going to
up to you.
jail.
It's up to them 12, cuz.
Well, yeah, I put a bet on that one. He going to jail.
In small town USA, baby. Hey,
I put money on it. I put money on that shit.
He's in jail right now, but I bet he's gonna get out. I think he already got bail. I think they already raised bail for him.
Man, he doing a prison sentence on that one. But this one, regardless of that situation, this one right here, if we have Americans that make excuses for the cops or try to rationalize a situation like this, we're gonna have a problem. Like, it's a good thing to always point out the issue and how actually things are. But if you don't call out the problem on a regular, just knowing what it is, it won't change anything. So we gotta talk about changing.
We can't change anything from this.
Let's change a lot of shit.
Level. Not from this level, we can't.
We can't. You know how you do it? You hold these motherfuckers liable.
I mean, that's
how you do it.
I mean, that's civil though.
No, I'm talking about criminally liable and.
I mean, that's the only way that they're going to be held liable. Man,
and civilly.
If you got what's called the state shooter team, and I believe Alabama is the ABC or something like that, or ABS or something like that. I forgot. It's been years, but you have a shooter team, ABI. That's who it is. They come in and they investigate. You know, it's non-biased, quote unquote. But we all know how it is, man. It's going way into the favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of these people are related. We from the same place, so you understand. Like, Jim Bob is Michael's cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be at Thanksgiving together. Like, there's no way I'm gonna find my cousin guilty.
So you can't have that defeatist mindset. That's where you gotta start. You can't have that defeatist.
That ain't defeatist. I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you what.
No, we already know how things are. Like, there's a
There
lot
are
of things in this
thousands of
country. Like, think
stories
about
on
it.
TikTok. Yeah.
How would us as black people, how would we have gotten free if we just had that mindset? Well, we slaves. It didn't work like that, did it?
I mean, if you want to take it there,
What they saying? Like civil rights.
Unfortunately,
Like civil rights, the right to actually goddamn desegregate. All this shit wasn't just like, we know what it is.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't on that side of the plantation, brother. My great grandfather owned y'all.
I'm saying that's regardless of the point. It's the simple fact that, like, if we lay down on this and just say, well, that's just how it is, nothing will change. That's why I say that's the defeatist mindset of just saying, well, that's just what it is. Nah, that ain't just what it is.
No. That's where you get your progressive, your libertarianism comes from. You know what I'm saying? Not liberals per se. Your libertarians. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the progressive movement. For something like that, where he would definitely fry California, Oregon, one of the younger states. You know what I'm saying? Oregon is one of the newest states out, other than like Hawaii and Guam or whatever, which are territories. But I'm sorry, as far as Guam, but Hawaii and Oregon are two of the youngest states in America. You know what I'm saying? So they're far more progressive. When those people made it to Oregon, you know what I'm saying? They weren't worried about color out there. They were worried about, oh God, we just survived. We all made it. You're my brother, because we all survived and we maybe had to eat a couple motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? During the winter, harsh winter out here on the Oregon Trail. You know what I'm saying? But you're my brother, and so you can look up stories of people who coexisted. One of the most baddest police officers in America was a black man, and he created a lot of the techniques that are used today. His name is Bass Reeves. You can look him up. There's a movie about him on Netflix, man.
Well, I know about him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a badass. He was a U.S. Marshal, or granted, deputized U.S. Marshal. He started off as a cop, or a regular sheriff. He was one of the baddest police officers in the U.S. history. There are statues of this man. His name is Bass Reeves, bro. There are if you ever seen that movie, like they tried to whitewash it with what was the guy's name? Wyatt Earp. That was a real cowboy, but that's a demi character. You know what I'm saying? That guy was based off of that guy, man. If you look at certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like John Wayne, Bass Reeves, in real life, Bass Reeves was John Wayne. Facing the bad guy.
Well, I got to bring you back full circle. So, what does all of that have to do with the guy shooting that guy in the back? That's what I'm trying to get you around.
Well, basically, it means this: it's gonna be justified, brother.
And why do you think so? Would you say it's justified? That's the first question.
Like I said, if I put myself in that officer's
honest opinion,
shoes,
just honest opinion.
Yeah, this is my honest opinion. If I put myself in that officer's shoes, no matter if he was white or black, bro. If you're running with a firearm and you throw a gun, and I see you pick it up, and you even wince in my direction, I'm gonna drop you. That's my personal opinion. Why?
You added something in there different. What? You said going towards your direction. The guy never came towards the cop's direction. So, like, just for this situation, from what you saw,
I mean, you can't really see that clearly with the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can clearly tell that he wasn't getting closer.
I can't see what that guy can see. I wasn't physically there. Now, I'm pretty sure there are other angles, other camera scenes. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure any officers that were responding, especially the one you saw running full code down the highway, you know, lights, sirens, high rate of speed. I'm pretty sure there's additional video. If not, I know in that parking lot, there's definitely surveillance video. Anywhere where you have free Wi-Fi, where you can drive, where there's Wi-Fi, there's normally in most cities. Now, especially in, let's just say, like a big city like Birmingham or Montgomery, just like how they caught the dudes that killed Julio Fulio. There's technology. There's the 5G. There's cameras. They're camera readers now. They can track you from the moment you say, you text somebody, I'm on my way, that you're going somewhere, let's say Miami from Texas. They can follow you all the way down the interstate from I-10 all the way till you come across 75. They know when you made it, when you left, what you did when you got here.
You killing me with this one right now.
Nah, man. I'm telling you, there's something you
No, I'm
can't
just
beat,
saying,
man.
though, that ain't got nothing to do with my question.
I answered your question 10 times
I
already.
know you went on a soliloquy.
I'm just letting you know, bro.
I'm like, good God.
I'm gonna make it home, bro. If I put myself in the opposite shoes, bro,
So
I'm
if
going
you was
home,
in that situation, you would have shot him in the back too.
I mean, if he, like I said, if
Is it
we
yes
couldn't
or
see
no?
the full angle, yes, if we couldn't see that full angle,
Right.
and if I can see what that officer saw, and if you have a gun and you are running with a gun, why are you running with a gun? You could have left that gun in the car. You know what I'm saying?
You know the cop was running with a gun too.
Yeah, I mean, he's
so he should be shot too, right?
Nah, he's trained.
No, he's just a man running with a gun.
No, he ain't,
just
man.
a man.
He has a badge, bro.
It don't mean shit.
It means everything. You swore an oath to protect the United States Constitution. Man.
Yeah, shoot niggas in the back. Shoot niggas in the back.
Hey, you know what UMCJ is?
Nah, man, I can't. Look, me personally, I can't get behind that. It's saddening to me for you to have that mindset. But look, everybody got their own mindset.
No, I ain't finna come at that from black, white, none of that.
No, I'm not. It's not even black, white. It's not even black, white. If I would have shot, no, if that cop would have shot a white dude running away in the back, I would still be on the same part I'm sitting on right now.
Shot a white dude too, bro. The
I've seen it done.
In Florida all the time.
I've seen it done, and I would still say that shit's wrong. But I'm just amazed that you say that you think it's justified. Personally,
hey, look, man, that man will smell like burnt bacon by the time I get done with his ass.
See, and that's crazy, man. If you was a cop, I would advocate for you to be in prison. I would advocate for you to be in fucking prison. And like shit. Shoot a man in the back.
Unions out there that protect me.
Ah, shit. The motherfucker going in front of. See, and that's why I'm going to advocate. That's why I advocate so much over here for like the citizens to actually start arguing against this type of shit, so we can put more boards in place to actually have the citizens like, nah, motherfucker, you're not finna just fire this person or put them on administrative leave and they'll be right back doing the same fucking thing. No, these motherfuckers are gonna get some prison sentence time, or at least they're gonna stay in trial.
Well, see, I had a cousin that was murdered by the police in Dothan, believe it or not. I believe it was Houston County, Alabama, or it might have been Dothan, Alabama. One of those little cities down there. But he was on the work release, but he was mentally, what do you call it? The officer that responded to the call was a work release officer, but he was a police officer. He was just the closest one there. My cousin, he was mentally ill. And the officer that responded, my cousin, didn't respond to his commands. He lashed out at him, didn't have a weapon, and the officer shot him, and he killed him. And the family sued, they got paid behind it, but he still died. And you can't get your family back, but at the same time, that officer, he went and made a post on Facebook about it. What did he say? Kill a nigga and get a paid vacation. And they screenshotted that, and they took that to court and won.
He still didn't go to jail.
No,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
No, he didn't go to jail, man.
That's the problem.
But that really happened. I can personally speak on that.
Look, they kill people every day. That's the issue.
Or I personally know somebody that happened to. I guess I could say, excuse me.
Nah, but see, even with you having that situation in your own life, that's the crazy part, to say that you would justify that shooting that we just saw.
I mean, that's my cousin wasn't running with no gun, or what I'm saying. He had a mental health issue as far as he swung at the officer and the officer shot him.
Well, are we sure that he even swung at the officer, or is that just the officer's story?
No, we're positive. That's what happened. They were family members.
Oh, you saw video of it?
No,
you saw video of it?
No, there were family members up there. They gave their statements. They went to trial.
Let's hear this police chief his explanation of the situation that just happened.
It's gonna be
I think
justified, man.
let's just hear it out.
About Wednesday, within about an hour and a half of the shooting, was that our officers had been shot at. We now know, after receiving this information and watching the videos, that was incorrect information. And we want to clarify that. In our efforts to be transparent with the public, it's very hard when we have these critical incidents to have all the information, all the facts immediately. And so we want to be sure that we clarify that with the public, that our officer was not shot at, but we do see from the video that this individual did have a gun and what transpired and led up to the shooting. That's the main part that I really wanted to clarify and release today. Of course, the Alabama law enforcement agency is continuing in their investigation. They'll be securing criminal charges against this individual. That individual has non-life-threatening injuries, is at the hospital right now. So one of the things that we will be doing moving forward is putting some procedures in place so that we can get better information out to the media and to the public moving forward, so we don't have these incidents occur in the future.
What was the initial traffic stop for?
So it was an investigatory traffic stop for some criminal activity that the officers had witnessed prior to this event.
See, that sounds like bullshit.
And what is Birmingham Police Department's protocol when someone has a gun presenting a danger not just to officers but busy interstate and in the community? They able to fire their shots in this case at a suspect?
If those officers believe that their life or the life of another was in danger, then they're able to take action.
You saw the passerby video, of course, that's made its rounds on social media, and we probably agree that just that part of it doesn't look great.
It gives a different view. And so, as you all would probably agree today, we've seen a much different angle with some additional information that was displayed on the video. So that's why we want to release that to the public, to you all, in our effort just to be more transparent.
The family says it's now been 48 hours since the shooting, and they have not yet been able to see their loved one. Is that a police policy or?
So it has not been 48 hours because that was Wednesday at 4 p.m. So 48 hours won't be until today at 4 p.m.
Okay, so it's been 46 hours.
So when someone is charged on felony charges, they can be held up to 48 hours, just as we hold them in the city jail for 48 hours. They're unable to see how visitors or make phone calls during that 48 hours, which is the situation that we have before us today. The Alabama law enforcement agency will secure warrants before that 48 hours is up.
Has anybody been in contact with the family about the nature of his injuries or any other?
I'm unaware if they haven't. Because Alabama law enforcement agency is the lead investigating agency. I don't know if they've spoken to them or not.
Is the officer that was involved that we saw in the video, are they back at work or on some type of paid leave?
They're on administrative leave right now.
That's
Of
paid,
course.
correct?
Yes.
5 days.
How many units responded? Was it 2?
There was multiple units.
And that's because of the prior.
Right.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we got to hear from the police. I don't even think that's the police chief. I think that's just one of the higher police officers in the police department. But so as of right now, y'all all saw that the officer's on paid leave for a little bit, and
5 days.
Guys on sometimes they even do longer than that, depending on how this shit gonna play out. But minimum is 5.
If they get shot.
You can get shit. I seen the motherfucker in Alabama be on administrative leave for a whole 2 months. Paid 2 months because they were investigating. And this one's gonna probably be one of those too. But we heard the whole rundown of the cops giving their same old. And this is why I say the citizens need to open their mouth about shit. If the dude's a criminal. But that still doesn't justify a cop shooting him in the back. I don't care what my boy Bean up here is fucking saying. Like, it's very disturbing that he said what he said. But look, everybody got their own opinion about shit. But
you can't say that. You have to say it like I said. If you put yourself in his shoes,
I wouldn't shoot nobody in the back.
Are you gonna take a round for this dude?
I'm not shooting nobody in the back, man.
So you gonna take a round for this dude?
Why would I have to take a round for him?
Let's just say you had got over the fence, and the moment you went to bound the fence, he just turned around and fa.
Well, guess what? Shoulda, coulda,
You ain't
woulda.
gonna look in. You can't look
It
in. You can't look
happened.
in. You know what I'm saying?
It
You
did
can't.
happen.
You need the Matrix.
We can only discuss what actually transpired, and that did not happen.
Well,
that's the whole point. We always do. I notice a lot of people do that in these type of situations. Well, this could have happened. Well, this could have happened. Well, this
look up
none of
that
that
chief.
shit happened.
Look up that chief.
Huh?
Look up that chief.
Uh,
Look up that chief.
I don't think that's a chief. I don't think he's a chief.
Oh, I was
Because
gonna say,
I know what a chief is. I know what it.
Look up his. Look
I
up
know what the chief in
political
Birmingham
party.
look like.
Look up
and
his
he ain't-
political party. If he
Oh, he's
is a
probably Republican.
Democrat, no, listen. If that dude is a Democrat, that cop is gonna fry. If that dude is a Republican, that cop is gonna walk. Straight up.
And think about how disturbing that is.
What do you mean?
For you to say that, like, okay, if it's a Democrat police chief, the guy's gonna actually pay for what he did. If he's a Republican, he's not. That's disturbing. That's disturbing.
That's not disturbing. That's proven.
No, I'm just saying it's still disturbing. That's a problem.
I mean, I thought you said I was making you disturbed or something. I didn't do that.
That's a problem. Like, and that's what we got to get past. We got to get. Yeah, it's. Let's see. I think that's the part I want you to get past. It's perfectly fine to know how things are done around here. That doesn't mean it's acceptable. I'm arguing for it not to be acceptable. I'm not going to sit over here and just say, well, you know, that's how they do. I don't give a fuck how they do shit around here. That's what we're here to do. Change that shit. Well, at least that's what I'm here for. To change that shit. Not to fucking be like, well, you know, nah, fuck that. I'm never going to sit in a position where I watch a video like that where a guy got shot at probably like 14 times. Dude reloading his gun. Trying to shoot this man in the back. Because he's running away from him. Like, why? Where? How would I look to anybody in America? If I say I'm one of the real Americans, I care about my fellow citizens. I don't give a fuck this man a criminal or any of that shit. There's a court for that. Just like they always say, don't argue with
you can
police.
say that. You can say that now, but you're talking about a police department who has some of the most horrible race relations.
What's that got to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with anything.
No, I'm saying the whole point is to change it. Remember, change it. Call it out. Get a movement on it. Change
We're talking about the same police department that used fire hoses and German shepherds on people, right?
And guess what? They changed. We got that change, right? Got that change, right?
That's what you're talking about, right? You're talking about.
I'm just saying, though, but we got that change, right?
Yeah, but see, look at here. People got tired of it, but in a sense, people still are going through it. It's just like the guy they just found at Walmart hanging, or the truck driver that went and bought the rope for a load, and they found him hanging from a tree.
I got to get you out of this defeatist mindset.
I don't know what defeatist mean.
You got defeatist mean you and gave up. You kind of just chalk it up to the game like it is what it is. No, it's not what it.
I don't know.
That's where you coming from.
Is, man.
I just told you it's a defeated mindset. Like, well, it is what it is. That's what defeatist is.
I'm not worried about that battle right now. You know what I'm saying? My battle, as you know, is to find me a kidney.
Well, let's see. If you just gave up, you don't give up on that. You don't have.
Oh no, I'm not giving up. I'm just saying,
Exactly.
this isn't my battle, bro. Like this is. He knew right from wrong. Yes or no?
Which one, the cop or the guy running?
The guy running from a gun. You knew right from wrong. Yes or no? Whether you scared or not, you knew from right and wrong. Yes or no? You knew. When you took driver's ed, what did they tell you? When you see red and blue lights, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
They never told us any of that shit in driver's ed.
Yeah, they did. You supposed
No,
to
they did
yield
not.
to an
No, they
officer. Yes,
did.
I don't know
They did
I
not.
don't know what class you took.
I think we took the same. I think we had the same fucking teacher. They didn't tell us nothing about the police. It was all about traffic laws and how to abide by them. They
No,
didn't say shit about the
no,
police.
no, you did because
And we had the
everybody had. If
simulator.
we had the same teacher, we took the same simulator that had us all had the police pull us over.
I never had that happen.
Yeah, it did with Miss Reeves. That was her name. Yeah, Miss Reeves.
I had a dude. It was an old white man that taught driver's ed when I went.
You talking
And
about
I
Joe
did it.
Huddle?
Whatever that motherfucking name was. I don't remember none of them
down there
motherfuckers.
to the Florida line, and we got some free orange juice. COVID
Well, I
fucked
never got to drive in the car. I just did everything in class.
Oh, I didn't like it. It was horrible. It was one of them cars with 2 steering wheels and 2 gas pedals and 2 brake pedals.
You only can touch one of them at a time. But look,
no, it was great when people couldn't drive. Got enough.
Look, see, this is my whole point. This is my whole point of it. And when I keep saying defeatist, yes, we understand that things in society go a certain type of way right now. But the only reason I'm saying that they go that type of way is because we don't have American citizens pushing back on those things. Like we live in a climate right now where we have an election coming up. And we have people that are going to vote one way or the other because they believe that
somebody
candidate.
Somebody told them to vote that way because they daddy vote that way, their grandma vote that way. We live in a country that doesn't operate on common sense, and you know that.
Regardless,
you have certain people who all right have a legitimate reason to vote for certain things, and then you have certain people that will only vote for things because their cousin told them to vote for it.
Yeah, that goes both ways. You know that, right?
Oh, I do know that, man.
Nah, the way you saying it, you made it seem like it just going one way because that's a Republican talking point.
No.
Yeah, it's a Republican talking point. I know when I hear him.
Republican or Democrat, sir.
I know when I hear him.
You don't know me, barely.
Nah, just a phrase. But nah.
What phrase?
The whole people just vote because they were told to vote a certain type of way.
No,
that's a Republican talking point.
I've heard Democrats say that. I've heard Republicans say that. I've heard
when have
Dr.
you like
Umar,
have you heard
I've heard Dr. Umar say that.
This political cycle, who have you heard say that the most?
Both sides.
No, who have you heard say the most?
What?
Who have you heard say that phrase the most?
What phrase?
The whole you just voting because somebody told you to. Who do you hear
both
that
sides.
more from? Who do you hear it more from?
I'm pretty sure you hear it from the people that you deal with at your
I'm
job because
I
just
need
a
you to
biased
tell
opinion
me
already.
I just need you to tell me.
I hear it from both sides.
No, it's got to be one's more than the other.
The people that text my phone, the people that text my phone is equal to me. The people that text me, are you gonna vote on such and such date for such and such? Are you gonna vote for this on such and such? And I both tell them the same thing. I'm voting for whoever got steak at the tent.
I don't believe that. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither
I
here
live
nor
in a
there.
state where they tailgate at votes at the voting station. Like I said, I'm gonna vote for whoever got the steak. Last time at the Trump one, they had what? I don't know about nothing about that. Last time at the Trump tent, they had steak and lobster. Who the hell you know got steak and lobster at a voters rally? You know what? I like butter, I like lobster, and I like steak. And guess what?
Well, guess what? You ain't gonna get that this year.
Why not?
Because Republicans made it illegal to give anybody anything while they're waiting in line.
I'm talking about water.
No, you can't give them shit. Water was just the avenue to get in there. You can't give a motherfucker nothing. You can't even get that motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get around that. You know why we're gonna get around that?
So you telling me
my
the
voters
people
my voters poll is a church, so you can't tell me nothing. You can't stop nobody from getting nothing at no church.
Hey, just think about it. Churches ain't even supposed to be involved in the political movement, even though they are, which is crazy.
I don't know nothing about none of that, but I know where I'm supposed to go vote at is a church, and I'm scared. People shoot
You don't
churches
think
up.
that's kind of? I think that's kind of hilarious. The same party that would say, "No, y'all can't give nobody nothing while they waiting in line," even though we're gonna make these lines long as fuck, especially for these black folks. Hey, man, we can give y'all some barbecue and some other shit while y'all out here. Like what? Hey, what? That's
I mean, y'all
that's
did it.
hypocritical.
Y'all
That's
did it.
hypocritical.
Y'all barbecue. They did burgers. I
Who's
remember they had all that.
who,
Them little
who,
cheap
who's
pink hot
y'all?
dogs. Them little
Who's
cheap pink
y'all?
hot dogs. Them people.
I'm about to say because I don't vote neither one of them parties. I don't vote none of them.
Yeah,
That's
you
just I really don't.
You voting? I know you gonna vote.
Nah, I'm actually
You
not
gonna
voting.
vote because the
I
people
already
that you
said
work, you hate the people that you work with.
Look, check this. Watch this. I'm gonna give you some. Since I ain't got a holy Bible in here, I got my good old handy dandy Quran. All right, so I'm gonna put my right hand on this Quran right here. You see that hand going right here? Your boy ain't voting.
Ain't it your both of them? You supposed to put both of them. That's a Quran. It's supposed to be both of them.
What you mean? I can't put both of them and raise one hand. I only can do
Supposed to
one.
put both of them on it. You put them both on.
No, I ain't voting. All right, both hands on.
Go.
I ain't voting for neither one of them mugs, like at
Well,
all. Like that would never
a
happen.
Quran ain't got nothing to do with.
You get the sentiment.
I don't. That's like they said that when Obama swore in, he used the Quran. They came up with so much smut to talk about Obama. But Obama was a good president.
What about him was a good president?
No, I said he was a good president.
Oh, I'm about to say I can give you some things. Oh, we got Uncanny Tacho. Oh, he said Uncanny said he likes steaks. My bad.
See what I'm saying? He likes steak too, dog. Who got lobster? You feel me?
Yo,
they had
whoever.
lobster at the Trump tent, dog.
Nah, we
Yo,
just need crab
whoever.
legs.
Yo, they giving out steaks at voting places.
Yeah, man.
Don't believe him, Uncanny. Don't believe nothing he's saying.
Oh, I'm going. Whoever give me a filet mignon, Kobe beef, man. What?
That's what I said, sir. That's who got my vote last time.
They giving me food to vote.
Look, this is just so bad. Y'all suck as Americans as a whole. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Both of
I
y'all
thought
suck.
this is the American dream to get steaks.
Brother, what's that?
What is this? What is going
Shout
on?
out.
No,
Can I give a shout out to Harley Quinn right quick?
Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I
leave
call
it.
Lita because
I'm about to say she dressing up as Harley Quinn for Halloween.
she should.
I don't think she could pull it off.
It's funny you say Harley Quinn. That's my wife's alternate ego in real life. Believe it or not, that's the one. That's the one that shot at me.
So she crazy?
Yeah.
Because I'm the Joker.
Believe it or not, I am.
Nah, Dean, check this out. Check this out. My therapist Jay gave me a good therapy lesson. I think 2 days ago or something. And
I'm a therapist now.
I notice our dynamic. I'm just saying. I notice our dynamic now. Your order, Batman, and I'm Chaos, Joker.
This is bad.
And Dean is the Riddler.
I was about to say he the Riddler. I was about to say that. He gotta be the fucking Riddler. That man won't get to he will not get to the point. 10 minutes to find out. Yeah, I would shot that nigga in the back. I'm like,
hey, like I said, hey, he was smelling like burnt bacon by the time I got done with his ass. Burnt hair, burnt bacon, all that. Look,
I don't know. I think Bean makes some sense, but I did hear the gunshots. I couldn't see the footage, so I can't call it.
Yeah.
I have no dog in the fight.
hold on. I want to show it to you. Can you see for a second? I know you're at work.
I can see for a second, yeah. I just like steaks.
Yeah.
That's why I came up, because he was talking about steaks. I was like, what?
I want you to see this real quick. There you go, again. I want you to look very hard, all right?
We just threw the gun. Don't you pick that gun up! Don't pick that gun up! Don't pick it up! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
All right.
Damn.
Tato. Yeah.
Bean said he that's justified to him.
I mean, if you pull a gun, son, if you
Yeah,
pull a gun,
he did it.
I like steaks.
Jesus Christ, this man running away. Good Lord Almighty, man.
From that angle.
why is he running with a gun? Put the gun down,
It
stupid.
don't matter. Go chase that motherfucker, man. Until
No.
he turn around
He
and
could
point
shoot.
that gun at you. You can't shoot nobody in the
Hey, look,
back.
coming
But he
from
could shoot
somebody
from the
that's
back like
coming
that. He
from
could have shot
somebody
the
that
bullets with the gun.
I'm trying to figure out how he's
But he
on
didn't do that.
this. He's not on his side from somebody that's been shot before.
I've been shot before, and I
That's
still
what I'm
not
talking about.
if you know. Why would I advocate for somebody to get shot in the back?
Because you got
I
shot in
don't
the
know.
back. And
Shot
shot
in
from
the
behind.
back, man. Look. I feel. You know how when we was in high school, we had dudes that would sneak motherfuckers. I had no respect for them dudes. You gonna sneak a motherfucker?
Hell
This
yeah, I'm
cop
grown now.
shot
I'm
that
finna
man
light
in
your ass.
the back.
Boy, you better not let me catch your ass. I'm grown
I'm
now.
glad you not
Ain't
a
no such
cop.
thing as a fair fight.
If you ever decide
So
to be a police officer, please let me know so I can
Look,
petition that shit.
look. Unless we going heads up, bro. If we at a bar and you talking shit to my brother, I'm finna sidestep your ass.
Just
And if
please
I
let
know
me
you finna
know.
cause some harm to my brother, and it's just me, nah, I'm finna clock your ass with this bottle. This Corona bottle finna be a bat.
Well, here, you got somebody on your side right here. Uncanny's nemesis. Red Illusion said he threw the gun over the fence, then ran towards it.
Exactly.
Red is not my nemesis. I'm letting shit go. But he said he threw the Red saw the video, so I'm gonna say if Red saw that and Beans also saying that, then Jay, you're alone on this. I honestly what I can see is
He's looking for something that he's not gonna get, man. That's what he's looking for, King.
what I saw was a guy running.
With a gun.
He thought he saw the gun and he shot like 10 times. It told him to stop and drop the gun. So
He failed to listen to what?
Hey,
Commands,
how you gonna
right?
say he dropped the gun? Think about it. The cop said he threw the gun.
oh he
Then
threw
the
the
next thing out of his mouth was, "Don't pick that gun up. Don't pick that gun up." Hold on, one more time. Don't pick that gun up while he's still shooting at the dude. Clearly, the
because he
dude
threw
was
the gun.
moving. The dude
He
was
picked the
clearly
gun up.
running. Oh, what? If he picked the gun up, why would the cop keep saying, "Don't pick the gun up"?
Because he picked the
Think
gun
about
up.
that. No, if
Don't
he
pick the
picked the
gun
gun
up.
up, if he picked the gun up, the cop would have then said,
Don't
"Drop
walk near
the
this gun.
gun."
He did say drop the gun.
Before he said he threw the gun.
Well, when he threw the
And then
gun
after he
going
said
over,
he threw the
he
gun,
threw the gun going over the fence, dude.
we can't look. Hold on. First off, nobody saw that in the video. Nobody saw him
Like
throw
I
a gun
said,
over the. Nobody saw that.
multiple people responded to that.
Multiple people are responding to that did not see him throw a gun over the fence.
Red
Hey,
is the only one who said that. Who said
I
he threw the
know,
gun
but
over the
but,
fence
but
and ran
Beans
towards
Beans
it.
said exactly. So he's agreeing with it. You never saw that. Look, you even said earlier that you couldn't even see if that man was facing the cop or not facing the cop. But
correct.
even you, and then on top of that, you also said you never saw a gun. So how did
I
you
didn't.
see him throw the gun over the fence
Well,
if you never even saw the gun?
when did the shooting happen?
It doesn't matter when it happened.
Yeah, it does. You know why? Because
The
there's
point
more.
matters.
There's different angles.
I like steaks.
I like steaks.
This is just
I'm
crazy,
I'm not in
man.
this, man. I just came up because I like steaks. And shout out
Like,
to Harley Quinn.
oh, Jesus, what you at work right now?
Yeah.
Man, you gonna get fired.
No, because I always come out for like, because I'm fast. That's why they let me do what I do sometimes. But sometimes I'll be having to come back in. I'll be
Lena
busy.
did tell me. Lena did tell me that she did say you was pretty fast. You was pretty cool. I don't think you got
Three
that.
strokes. 3 strokes. That's all it takes.
Hey,
3
baby, you
strokes.
better get it while you can. You better get it while you can, girl.
Yeah.
Hey man,
That's how.
you better invest in some of that Shay Shay.
Oh
At
yeah,
least
he's
he
selling
ain't
that.
gay.
He's selling that shit.
He
Let's see,
might be
Red
gay
said,
gay, but he's selling that. He's selling that pill. I don't know
He
the
ain't gay
name
gay.
of it, but
hey,
You heard him.
listen,
You heard him. You didn't see him growl in Michelle's ear. He was like, he was
Michelle.
walking. Yeah, walking her through that orgasm.
say my name,
I took
bitch.
notes.
Let's see, Red said, right when the cop says he just threw the gun, you can see him throwing his arms over the fence, LOL. And then Op came in and said, Red defending the police again. And then Red said, uncanny waste no time. Quick to it. Gotta get in where you fit in.
Oh wow. Okay, man. Don't you have to
Oh,
be at a KKK convention? What the fuck you doing on
ooh,
Jay's channel,
oh
man?
shit! I forgot it's Red.
Hey, look, hey Bean, I don't know if you feel a type of way, but Red is agreeing with you tonight, so
I
that's
mean,
pretty interesting.
I fuck
Birds
with
of a
Kenny
feather
and
flock
Red, man.
together.
I fuck with Kenny and Red, so I
I
can't.
just,
I'm not biased, man. I fuck with both of
I'm,
them.
I'm highly disappointed in you tonight, Bean.
No, you looking for
From what
something that ain't there.
from what I saw is he shit, man. I'm sorry. If he threw the gun and there was a gun and he tried to pick it up on his way on the over the fence, he tried to pick it up and run with it, I'm shooting.
Yeah.
Cause he could always shoot from behind, Jay. You know what I'm saying? And bullets,
He go,
them
wow,
shit.
wow, wow, wow.
Nah, like more like this, like
Motherfucker
the
James Bond and shooting over his shoulder and shit.
maybe, man.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of
Jesus
people.
Christ.
There's only one dude. There's only one dude out here who can shoot the who just shot that cop with no hesitation and probably would have got away with it. And Diana knows him.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, I guess I'll just be on a island by myself on this one. I'm still
No,
advocating for my fellow Americans, y'all. They
no,
say they'll
I
shoot your ass.
no, but it's different, man. Like let's say if he was unarmed and he was like he got a gun and he doesn't have a gun and we find out he doesn't have a gun, then it's like
But even if
it's
he
not
had a
the
gun, what does that have to do with anything?
you
That's
well you
that's
still
not that's my point. He has a
That
gun. Did he
if
point it
that
at you?
officer would have jumped that fence, he could have took the opportunity to pop off like 3, 4
Woulda,
shots.
coulda, shoulda. That shit didn't happen. It
Well,
didn't happen.
he ended the situation before it could happen.
And he need to go to prison. That's where he need to go. And I
You don't
hope
say
he.
that
Yeah,
when Georgia State Patrol be pitting buses full of nuns and shit.
look. If I find out about it, I'll call it out. See, Red said, let's put it this way. You're in Baghdad. A Taliban throws an AK over a barrier, jumps over the barrier. What you doing? We have rules of engagement which are very high compared to what American police have. We would not be able to shoot that person, Red. That's why I have so much restraint. You know what I mean? And then Op said he was running away, not a threat. Thank you. Somebody got some goddamn sense around here
well, you know
tonight.
I always agree with I, so I'm agreeing with I.
And then Red said
What up,
running
Austin?
towards his own weapon, kind of a threat. Red, you can't prove that. You
Put
can't even
yourself in
see
his
a gun.
shoes. Put
You
yourself in his
keep
shoes.
saying that, B. He not gonna agree with you. You can't keep saying. If I was in that situation, I would not have shot that guy in the back. That's crazy. I'm gonna shoot a fleeing suspect. Like, what was the threat to the cop? The guy was running away from the cop. He never turned and pointed the gun. The cops would have definitely said that if he did. He was running away. The cop shot him in the back.
He shouldn't be running
That's
with a gun.
crazy. It don't matter. The judge, like, look, are cops judge, jury, and executioner?
In this case, yeah.
They act like it.
And we got American citizens like my boy Bean advocating in Red, advocating for him to be. That's crazy.
No, I'm not advocating for anything. This is one scenario, sir.
What I'm saying, you said if you were in that situation, you would have shot him in the back. It would have been smelling like burnt bacon. You literally said that.
And burnt hair
He did
too.
say that. He said,
So
"I'm
I'm
gonna make it
like,
home."
Yeah, so it's like you
I'm gonna make it
justifying
home.
that. You would have made it home if you never jumped the fucking fence. You would have made it home if you never fired your gun. The motherfucking nigga would have just kept running. He would have just kept running.
Yeah, and when he was breaking in your mama
Well, we
house
know.
at 2 a.m. with that
I'm a
gun.
Debbie. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. I just wanted to let y'all know I like steaks. I agree with Ops, so that means I agree with you, Jay. So that's three of us versus them two.
Well, I appreciate you, man, Kenny. I let you kind of flip flop real quick, but I appreciate it.
I can't call it, man. I didn't see no gun. The video just shows him shooting the fuck out of him. That's all I heard was bullets.
That's all I saw too, but we got other things happening. I guess I don't fucking know how to.
Yeah, man, you got to come at us with a better video, man. Like where you can actually see
What do you
what's
mean?
going
Come shoot it
on.
with a better video.
I always see is a motherfucker going over a fence and somebody saying drop that gun. Whether he didn't have a gun or had a gun, hey, look, we know. I know, like if this would have been like in the 90s or the 80s, this wouldn't even been on the news. Where'd he go?
All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad. Goddamn computer crash. Can't do nothing about that. Can y'all hear me? Somebody say something. Bean, say
Yeah,
something.
did I win? I won the other computer, correct? I won the lottery. That's what you said. The raffle. Yeah, that's right. I won the raffle.
This shit crazy. I don't know why it crashed. But
It's the government.
yeah, man, they don't like me talking about holding these police accountable.
No,
These
man.
fucking
You can't do
goddamn
that, man.
fuckers. Man, we gonna have to eventually one of these days.
No,
But that's neither here nor there.
I'm trying to keep you safe.
This is terrible. Well, look, y'all, with my shit fucking up like this, I want to get Bean's final thoughts on everything that transpired today. I know you got in here a little late, so you didn't get to see the first videos. But at least on the last one, give your final thoughts. And you said you got to get the channel up, so let the people know where to find you at.
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. I haven't decided to release the name yet because I haven't put it out yet, and I don't want it stolen. But you'll be able to find me on YouTube. Also, I'll be creating a StreamYard as well. Yeah. And my final thoughts are this. I stand where I stand on this, man. If I put myself in that officer's shoes and you're running with a gun and I tell you to put the gun down, you throw a gun over the fence, jump the fence, and pick the gun up, and I say put the gun down, hey. I believe that officer showed restraint until he got to the fence. And that's probably when he was like, all right, my ass is fat. I'm not jumping this fence. Light him up. Because the taser wasn't finna reach him. I mean, clearly he outran him. But like I said, there's no telling what crime he could have prevented. So I mean, he could argue that. We got a guy running with a gun. What's to say he didn't get her? He didn't shoot the guy. The guy broke free down the street and held a car with a mom full of kids at gunpoint. And give me the car, or GTA, you know what I'm saying? Or it could have been like the UPS in Miami situation where they shot up that UPS truck and that driver died because, excuse me, those officers didn't show restraint. They fired over 300 rounds. So, it's different scenarios, but if I put myself in that officer's shoes, it's justifiable. If I sit back and look at it from a policing point of view, policing a police point of view, excuse me, that wasn't right. He shouldn't have shot him in the back. But if I put myself in that officer's shoes, I'm gonna make it home. He would have been smelling like burnt hair and bacon.
All right, what can they find you at? What can they find you?
Oh, YouTube, StreamYard. YouTube and StreamYard.
Well, they can't find you on StreamYard. StreamYard is just the platform you use to stream it, but you making a YouTube account.
Correct.
All right. And you said the name is still up in the air, right?
No, I haven't. I just want to go ahead and get it solidified.
Well, I promise you'll probably still be able to get it in. Ain't nobody gonna steal it. It's just so many different names. You got something that's unique. It's gonna be very hard. But look, make sure you come back over here and let everybody know what it is, what the name is gonna be. So then,
oh yeah, I'm one of your top performers. Like I said, everybody, I won his raffle and everything. Yeah, I've been following him since day one.
That man said you won the raffle.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to send my laptop to me. He said I want some studio stuff and everything, so still waiting on that. But
oh Jesus Christ, I ain't even gonna hold him on that one, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold him right now. Well, look, it was good. It was good to cover some of these. It was good to cover some of these videos, and it was good to have Bean up here because he gave a opposition point of view on this one. Clearly, y'all know where I stand on it. I don't think that one was justified. Shooting the guy in the back that many times, like firing off on him. Yeah, you try to execute that dude, and I don't see the threat to his life, and I don't see the immediate threat to anybody in society. Like, man, just chase the dude. And radios work a lot faster than your feet moving. So y'all can get that dude. Y'all can corner that dude up. And I don't believe the dude's, even if he did supposedly throw a gun over the fence, we don't have any evidence to even show that. But let's say he did. We know that he didn't pick that gun up once he got over that fence. So all that shooting, the pausing and shooting 3 more shots, I think that was a little excessive. Honestly, I think shooting in the very beginning was excessive, but just to be on the nice side of it, I think that was a little excessive. But neither here nor there. Like, if people that agree with me or people that agree with me, one way or another, you're going to have people out here actually vocalizing the way they view these situations. And if they want to see change, they need to advocate for it, because otherwise, this type of egregious stuff from all the videos I showed y'all tonight, all the way from the cop busting into that woman's house because the kids closed the door.
Hey, you remember that dog treat commercial?
Which one?
It's bacon. That's what his ass would have been smelling like.
This is bad. But look, y'all, all the way from the first lady, all the way to the last guy. Look, if you are in the same camp that I'm in, and y'all don't like the way that shit played out, man, look, advocate for the change. Or if you on the other side, you're on the other side, and I guess it's just gonna be status quo as usual. But yeah, I don't like saying that shit. But look, y'all, it's been fun. It's been great. We saw
I do want to add this out. I do want to add this piece before I go. Rest in peace to my late great uncle. He was the first person in Houston County, Alabama. Excuse me, the first black man in Houston County, Alabama, to ever arrest a white person.
Shout out to him. Shout out to that man.
If that makes you feel better, Jordan.
That don't make me feel no type of way. I was like, why did he even say that?
I was gonna say because my great grandfather owned y'all, so you know.
Look, you one of the y'alls too.
Who?
You already told me. Look. I know you said your ancestry says other things,
Hey, look,
but
man,
if you got
I'm Pecan Tan, man. I was inside anyway.
If you heard about that one drop rule, you a nigga. Just throw that out there first. Just let you know. I don't want you to be out here like Myron Gaines on these white supremacist sites.
I don't know what you talking about. In high school, you was running around here like Clayton Bigsby. Remember? Clayton Bigsby is right from Chappelle.
That was a sophomore and junior year. No, junior and senior year. Yeah, junior year. So I stopped hanging out with
you used to ride around screaming the N-word in obscenities.
Oh, hell to the now. Yeah, I don't believe none of that bullshit that man just said.
I'm not lying.
Put your right hand to God then.
Right-handed guy, I will call witnesses. Let me get Mr. Banks. Let me call Jeff Bankston. That's what I need to call. Jeffrey Bankston. Geoffry. Jeffrey. He spelled his name Jeffrey, y'all.
Jeffrey you find Jeffrey and let's see if Jeffrey co-sign that bullshit you just said. That shit is crazy.
You used to yell the N-word out cars. I remember. I remember you doing it in the parking lot. Because you used to ride home with that what was that crazy looking girl? The one that ran over the sign and went to jail for it. Morgan. That was the big Morgan. Excuse me.
Yeah, Bean. Look, y'all, we not gonna listen to no more Bean stories because I don't even know where he getting them from.
Listen to it, man. I grilled these sirloins tonight, dog. It was amazing, man. I let them rest for about 25 minutes. Soaked them in juice. And the other thing was I topped them. I did a reverse sear, and I covered them in ghee, clarified butter. Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all. Look, y'all hit that like. Y'all hit that subscribe.
I say that to say this. All that'll be on my channel. You know, you'll be able to see a lot of food, a lot of dogs. You know, some good trees. You know.
Well, guess what, y'all? Y'all heard it here first. That's what he's gonna be doing over there tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in 7:00 Central Time. We doing the sports show. We got to cover these games that happened last week and the ones that are still playing right now.
Dallas sucks.
Save that energy for tomorrow. Save that energy. I'm gonna need that energy for tomorrow. But
what my boy Randy the plumber say? They fucking suck.
I ain't gonna hold him on that. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow if y'all into sports. Look, for everybody that tuned in tonight, man, appreciate all y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share the videos, turn the notice on, all that in a bag of chips. And we're going to get the fuck out of here. Catch y'all in the next one as always, man. Peace. I don't know if I hit the button.
Yeah.